Sinieli Donu to get us going. Oh, and it's a nice first touch for Rachel Strasta. Such a good worker right up the middle. Hasn't scored a try for the USA so far in the early days of her Sevens career, but then gets turned over. Nice chase back from Fiji, and now we've got trouble.
15 seconds in, we've got a yellow card. There we go.
We're going to come up to him.
Suatagoki is it heading to the side.
Oh, it's a shame there. Really is a shame for the USA. Had a nice break, as I said, but quick over the ball. It was a Donu, I think it was. That's one area I've seen already this season. Now, these teams have really changed their attack play at ruck time. It's just brutal. If you're half a second late, there's a turnover waiting.
Well, last week in Singapore, game one, we had our first extra time match of the season. And game one here in Perth might be the quickest yellow card we've seen as well. Atagoke sitting down, and so that allows Fiji to attack 7 on 6, where they can be dangerous. And this woman is the danger woman. Riapia Lunisau, good tackle made on her by Tana Wifley, but another penalty against the US, so Fiji will get the ball rolling with Silika Gallo pinballing off a couple of US defenders before being dragged down by Kershey. It's flung up, and Ramsey quickest to the loose ball, so USA able to regroup and snuff out that early threat from Fiji. Thomas juggles and then throws a wild ball off the post. Sullivan has to recover.
Carried back.
Carried back. We'll have a 5-metre scrum. There we go, a yellow card and a 5-metre scrum in the first 90 seconds.
Well, they did well to scramble there, did the USA initially in this long pass. When you play in front of your post, it really is tough, and then just one missed pass. This is the end result, and a very hard place to defend here.
Bind.
Only 2 defending for USA. Really should be an easy walk-in for Fiji, and a couple of steps and a weave, and that's exactly what Riapia Lunisau does for Fiji. Scores the first try of the weekend.
We can see she's lethal, isn't she? The 88th try. And as they get a third of their scores from set piece. There was risk and reward in front of their own post, USA, and the reward wasn't there for them. It was for Fijiana.
Well, with that, as you say, 88th try, that makes Riapia Lunisau the all-time leading try scorer for Fiji. There she is, gone one ahead of her teammate, Ana Maria Naimasi, who's in the squad as well. But Lunisau, Olympic bronze medalist from Tokyo. Fiji strike first, 5-0. USA back to the full complement of players, and somehow again it's come away for Strastas. This time she does tear off down the field. Chase is coming for Fiji. Hard-working Rachel Strastas just about running out of legs, still going, and that first try comes. The absolute worker for them, and Rachel Strastas gets one. Well, we're going to check.
Well, I think we might just have a talk here. I think it might be the skipper. Did she get in the way?
It's behind the ball and does not obstruct the tackle for me. So, thank you.
Ref happy try given. Strastas gets one for the US.
Now look at here from the kickoff and the work that the skipper does. Yes, Strastas there, she taps it down, she turns well, but look at the hard-working skipper coming in and getting in the lane, so that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We're still all clear, and she doesn't impede, so that's good. But that's all from the hard work done by the skipper, realising the situation. Well done.
Yeah, so she's just allowed to stay like that, yes. Right? Support?
Yeah, she's behind her player in front. She's not running in front of her, not impeding. There's nothing wrong with that. Strastas already shown she's very good at the start of these restarts.
Five apiece now. He tries, and then Fiji made the mistake the way it was picked up by Donu. That's a penalty. So now Ariana Ramsey goes. Here's Wifley, this young, exciting playmaker, just 18, but she's made an error. Oh, there could be trouble here. Gallo one-on-one with Thomas. Halen Thomas looking to defend on that edge for the US. Gallo taken to ground. Both teams just guilty of a few errors in the opening half of the opening day. Second weekend, of course. They played last week, travelled together here. Fiji, no option, so Naimasi just bangs it off downfield. A couple of the flyers behind it, but ball will trickle out over the sideline.
I like that release, though, using the kick. was well affected. They got a good bounce, and now they find themselves clear out of their 22. So now they get into their defensive assignments.
Space. In and hold, USA.
Strastis brings down the throw. New skill for Ariana Ramsey this season, and another penalty for the US.
Here. Wait, sorry. No.
There's a couple of let-offs mentally from Fijiana. That's
Another
one you just got to be back with a assistant referees are. So that's an easy let-off.
Thank you. That line up early.
Haven't had the best of times in Australia over the years, Fiji. Never finished higher than 5th.
And I like this. This when they go to scrum time, it's a smart move because of what it does. It brings Ariana Ramsey into the play, and she's so quick off those first couple of steps. You can see Fijiana are all parked on one side of the field at the moment. Now they go late to mark the top side.
Set. Stand up, time off. Feet under, binds up.
So what you're going to see here from the USA, they got
Time on. Crouch.
their playmaker directly behind, and they're going to isolate one defender. Now, if you get quick heel, it's going to come this near side. Yep.
Away it comes for Whiffley. He's had to check her run slightly. And then forces the ball, Thomas. Now, she's been good for them this season so far. Kaylin Thomas, burst of speed, linking up with Ramsey. And there's the pace and the footwork of Ari Ramsey to give the United States the lead just before half-time.
And this is a real skill, I think, that she's added to her game with support play and her positioning. Look, she's coming in the boot right behind here to receive that pass. Bang, bang, bang. And that's the athleticism that she possesses.
Ariana Ramsey's new husband is a multiple Paralympic sprint champion, so I'd hate to see how sprint training goes in their household.
Because she's having her hands on the ball a lot more, she's getting a lot more carries, and look at the team she's playing against, the try score. She's gotten this just above her.
It's a hooter for half-time, so one chance for Fiji to attack as Gullo has eventually wrestled to ground. Fiji, if there's any team that can go from here, it is Fijiana. There's Donu. Oh, just got good hands on it. Digging in there at a go kick and wins the penalty for US.
Oh, that's a hard one to take because the USA were a mile offside from that set piece. It wasn't called. And now they concede not only the penalty, potentially points.
Crouch.
Important for Fiji to try and hold the USA out here after making the early running.
Step away.
They had USA down to 6 players, and away goes Ramsey again from the base of the scrum. It's a little awkward. Nice little touch though from Whiffley, and then Kershey just braces for impact.
Is that number 6? Advantage.
And a go kick, and they've lost a lot of ground, but playing under advantage. Oh, she goes 360 and then bursts away. Sue Adegoke makes up for her early indiscretion with an important strike well after the halftime hooter.
Well, a great turnover at the ruck, and then they get the rewards. Remember, ill-discipline from Fiji gave them the opportunity, but in close quarters, they're missing a couple of tackles here, Fiji. And look at that. Massive space, no connect on the inside. Drifted a little bit too much. You've got to wait for your inside help, and talk about athleticism that's personified here with Adegoke.
Great response from the USA after conceding the first try. They take a 17-5 lead at halftime. Second half underway. Roaring start to HSBC Sevens Perth. We are animated and excited to be here in the dream state.
There she is.
17-5. This is Fiji, who have lost the last 2 against the US. They won in Dubai, but since then it's been the United States. And really after their opening flurry, throw a lot at the US that they couldn't handle. Here's Aluna Sau. She's the woman to do it, though. leading point scorer last week in Singapore. 7 tries in amongst that mix. Getting to the edges with Sarah Bollatini. Nice little ball away. Playing in front of their own goalposts, Fijiana. And Lunasau just having to hold things up. Made the smart decision. Alfreda Fisher out there for Fiji. But really, they're playing in front of their own goalpost, now playing on their own line. Fisher, she can't get away. This is swarming defence from the US. A little fist pump from Kershey. And they're able to go with Ramsey here. Sammy Sullivan juggle a little in and away, and that's defensive reward for the US and Sullivan to score.
Man, the skipper for the USA absolutely smoked someone in there defensively, setting the tempo early. Ramsey took the tap, dropped it again and then went again, so it'd be interesting to see what the mark. But in the wash-up was an easy try for the USA and a great start for the second half.
So Christy Kershey really setting the tone for them though. Kicks away, 22-5.
Those are the two alphas, aren't they? Sullivan and Kershey for the USA. They've been good so far.
USA stretching out here, Lomani. Now she has got real pace, Lomani. Here's Fisher. Alfreda Fisher loose forward in the 15s game, making the switch after captaining Fijiana at last year's World Cup. Needs something. Naimasi, nice hands on the edge. Ball spills out though, and there, good hustle, but not onside. Fiji come away, slap a couple with them. Fiji got a player down in back play as well. Good carry from Fisher, and some clear out from Alunisau. Donu, here's Alunisau, and there's a gap for her. Gets it away though for Gullo on the edge. Big fend in the face, Sullivan chasing. Salika Gullo weaving run, great hustle from Sullivan. Look how quick she was to her feet. Just about won the ball back, but slapped it away. And now there's going to be a yellow card again against the US and Sammy Sullivan.
Yellow was cynical because she dived on the ball in that area, so you can't do that, and that's why she's got the yellow card. So again, putting themselves under pressure at the start of a half, the USA.
35, 4, and 8, please.
Going to see some subs for the US, for Fijiana. New player out there for the US as well, and she's just had a big old welcome to sevens because she got a big fend in the face from Gullo on the way through. There she is, Cass Bargel. Interesting name turning up on the team sheet this week. 15's halfback at last year's World Cup, making her debut in the sevens jersey. What a great player to be able to bring in, Cassidy Bargel. As Fisher weaves her way through, just dragged down rather. It's an Ongosau. And now Alunisau, and they do make the extra numbers count. Alunisau gets the second.
Multiple changes from the coach Richie Walker for Fijiana. They paid dividends straight away. A nice break, and the Alunisau continues to score tries. And Gullo on the outside, she's an athlete. She's pretty raw at the moment, but she's all power, and this run, absolutely brilliant. It was a good chase back from Sammy Sullivan. They get the yellow card as a result of the back of this, and they get points straight away. Look at this, bang, right footstep, bit of a jiggle, ball in two hands, gets taken down well, and then it's messy from there, but in the end, Fijiana through Alunisau get over for their second.
Still just on a minute to go with Sullivan in the sin bin, and that's going to be more possession for Fiji. Changes working to good effect. They've got numbers wide here, and they get it there quickly with Bollatini looking on the outside. Nice tackle made by Thomas, and then Saplicki just got herself in the channel and was able to get on that loose ball well enough, and Fiji concede the penalty.
Scrum.
Oh, that's good work. That's good. That's absolutely brilliant from the USA. Great scramble defence, and then calling the scrum. It's good game management because there's only 20-odd seconds left in the yellow card, so just has to stop the momentum of Fijiana right now.
Crouch. Bind.
Fiji put massive pressure on the scrum. It comes out awkwardly. Or Saplicki was held out of play there, and it's going to land on Fiji's side. And a chance for them to get another quick score back. They get quickly to the outside, and Lamani with her pace, and Fiji right back into it with under 2 to go.
Well, those changes have definitely made a difference. Yep. We love Fiji as well, especially when they're playing code like this. Brilliant work. Remember, they had the numerical advantage. 2 scores within the yellow card. The best you can ask for. And they put themselves back in. Don't you love the rawness of enthusiasm?
22 points to 15, so it's a converted try that Fiji need to square us up. 90 seconds to go. As Lomani scores. Towering kickoff. Just held on to it. Did Ashley Cowdery, and now space up the middle for Autumn Saplicki, and she's got all the speed she needs and is going to canter in for her first try in a USA jersey, and one that could be critical for them in game 1 here.
Oh, massively there, ices it. The super sub coming on. Saplicki, and again getting broken in the middle of the field. Our Fijian, after done so well, they've dragged themselves back into this game. There's no one on that left-hand side defensively. Long strides of Saplicki, and well, congratulations, what a moment to do this.
Player that's really worked hard to earn her place in this team. It's such an important strike. 29 points to 15 now, USA. Looking good in game 1, day 1.
They had to fight hard, that's for sure. In this one, they're USA, but they will take the points, and that's the main thing for them. Good start in Perth for them.
No Spiff Cedric, of course, for the USA this weekend, injured last week. Hope that early rehab stages are going well for Alex Cedric. That's high. No, Fiji, because points difference and bonus points are big factors in this competition as well.
Keep working, please. Thank you.
Bounce for Rongosao. No headgear this week. Fiji still pressing, but USA's defence has been really solid in this area. Keep their line intact. One more on the wraparound. Oh, Andimeriani Rongosao. And then ball spills out through the hands, and USA, oh, Kaylin Thomas is going to add one more. And as we say, points difference could be a factor. Thomas aware of that, goes in for one, gets the try to finish.
Well, a confident start there from the USA, and a deserved finish. In and around the ruck, they've been very good. I just like their scramble and attitude. Yeah, they give up there, think the game's over. No. And Thomas is the first one to react positively. And just at the end probably sums it up for them. She's been a tough old start to the weekend, but take the dub and move on.
Oh, conversion just about off the post, but it's USA who take it 34 points to 15 in the opening day of day 1, HSBC Sevens Perth.